Yes, put immersion. Yeah, I'll be immersed in my rig. I won't be able to get out of it. Whoa, bridge hype. Look at that. I love arch bridges. They look so cool. That is massive. High beams look like this. I mean, it's like daylight. Look at it. It probably was a Roman aqueduct. It's not a bridge. Does it span places? That makes it a bridge, doesn't it? It's a bridge between 2 points. It's a water bridge. It carries water from A to B. From one elevation to another. That makes it a bridge. A span, if you will. An aqueduct is a kind of bridge. Doesn't mean it's not a bridge. It's like saying it's a chihuahua, but it's not a dog. Well, of course it is. A bridge over troubled water. No, it wasn't a bridge over troubled water. Aqueducts, or water bridges, are bridges constructed to convey water across gaps. Gee, that's almost what I said. Where are we? Oh, we're actually in Lisbon. I'm going to have to change it to daytime, otherwise you're going to miss out on all the scenery. I never saw the viewpoint map. Where is it? I looked around for the viewpoint in Lisbon. To make it daytime now, I think. It's a little discoverable in the heart of the city. Wait, where is it? You don't mean here, do you? Can anybody else see the icon? Closer to me. What do you mean, closer to me? Was it here somewhere? It's not there. Wait, the question mark is a viewpoint. You're saying this is the viewpoint here? Well, rip. I'd have to turn around to get that. We may have to take liberties then. Why are viewpoints discoverable now? Who decided that nonsense? Mom! I told you to stop watching him, dear. Mr. Anders, thank you. Let me put my floodlights on. Ooh. Is American Truck Sim better than Euro Truck? If you're American, probably yes. I think what I'll do is I'll pull up over here and we'll change it to daylight. Which means we get no money, but whatever. Because I really want to see the scenery. Oof. That's better. Now we get to put up with the You're Late music. The 8-bit You're Late music. Why is my trailer clipping into the other one? Can you see that? Oh, it's not. It's not clipping. It's an illusion. Look at that. It's an illusion. Right, hang on. How do we turn that off? Audio. World sounds volume, interior volume, radio volume, game sounds volume, music volume. You think it's this one? Let's try to turn it down and see what happens. Don't think that changed it. It's definitely not that one, mate. Mr. Watermelon. Reverb effect, noise of flunger, open window noise, rumble, backup beeper. They've got an option for everything except that. What, you reckon it's this one? That seems to have fixed it. Okay, we'll have that nonsense turned off. Right. I shall leave you with that view because I need a bio break, so I shall be right back. That's back. That's all I need on this rig. I need a place to put a cup of tea. I'm not sure where, but anyway, I nicked a whisper out my egg for you guys that wanted to know what a whisper bar is. That's a whisper bar right there. I'll show you what it looks like, and I'll bite into it. Well. It's basically aerated chocolate. And it works really well with a cup of tea. Well, no, a Mars bar. A Mars bar is caramel on top of like a fluffy, what's that filling? It's not that. This is literally just chocolate. So nice. Ever comes to the UK, get one, they're nice. Right. Let's drive over to that thing. That scenery. They import them into Australia, nice. That's a bit of a scumbag place. Scooters! You see a lot of scooters in Spain and Italy. Very popular. Can I explain the Yacht 7 logo? Bowen, on the website, there's like on. If you click on one of the shirts, there's literally a big paragraph explaining it. The yachts is in feathers, and then you've got paper planes flying across. Bit of a theme there. You saw that XMR trailer was in the Italy and only took construction materials. I have seen it before, but now it's got chewing gum. Yeah, this is the one I'm rowing. This is the green one. If you like green, you'll definitely like this. Because the green pops off very nicely and works with the yellow. This is on a dark blue shirt. Green, yellow and dark blue works nicely. The blue works as well, and the red works well on the black. Right, let's get this thing reversed. Yeah, Dole's fine. He's fully accepted Pippa now. When Pippa first showed up, Dole was a little bit grumpy for a couple of weeks. About 3 weeks, something like that. Because he was used to having all the attention. But now, I think Pippa, because she's young and energetic, she kind of spurs him on, you know, because Dole's getting on. So Pippa kind of re-energizes him a bit. I honestly thought that was going to drive into me then. Stolen OMP. He's 11. So he's getting on. Oh, you scumbag lights. Pippa, not Pepper. Pippa. Female Westie that we got January last year. She's about 18 months old now.
Here some bits to buy some snacks for Sir Doyle and his friend Pippa.
Thank you, Valencia. How are we both cruise controlled at 40, yet this ambulance is going quicker than me? How does that work? Ambulancia. That's not good, Jason. Not good at all. Alonso's faster than you. It's a Spanish thing. Fair enough. Pretty certain Alonso is faster than me. We are in Portugal, yeah. We're in Lisbon at the moment. It doesn't tend to come on all the time now, Floating Fat Man. Not when there's two of them. Just remind ourselves where we are here. There we go. So we basically went down into Lisbon, then came back out again. You like the game, but it feels so empty. I think the reason is, Dinos, they don't put many pedestrians in there because every pedestrian, every car, all of these things take up frames, yeah? They all put more of a load on the graphics card. Having said that, I don't think there's anywhere near enough pedestrians in the game, and it should be an option. You should be able to slide from 0 to 100%. 100% being a lot of pedestrians. You should be able to slide that around. Ooh, look at this. Big bridge, and look where the clouds are. They've actually put some 3D clouds in. I've got my frame rate locked at 60 and it's holding 60 pretty effectively. Well, there are traffic density mods, but they bring their own problems. Because the AI that controls all the vehicles in the game is not very clever. And when you ramp up the traffic, the inevitable happens. It just, all the weaknesses get magnified. Wow, is that some kind of event going on over there in the water? That is a wicked bridge. Socially distanced events. They're all sat in their own boats drinking. you put traffic density mods in, it always ends up with pile-ups on the motorway. Yeah, wherever you've got junctions, that's where the AI tends to get a bit struggles, you know. Use real density and ratio mod. Doesn't really add pedestrians though, does it? Are you a Red Dwarf fan? I love the first few series of Red Dwarf. Why are you driving at 75? Are you Dutch? What do you mean? I think the limit was 80 or 90, wasn't it? 80, I think. So I'm driving at 75. Is that not a safe speed? I mean, I've got two lots of trailers going on here. It's a lot of weight. I think the speed limit is a limit, isn't it? Not a minimum. Yeah, I mean, if I crash this trailer, which is full of chewing gum, if I crash into anybody, it's going to be a very sticky mess. It'll be very minty, but it'll be a very sticky mess. Brother Mug, thank you for 42 months. Imagine scraping all that off the tarmac. Oh no, not a hill start, not good. Not good. This thing struggles with a hill start. Keep it moving. There we go. Standing start on a hill. I do laugh at how they use signs with red lines through them. Like, we don't do any of that in the UK. The nearest you get, I think, is when you're leaving a town. They might put the town, then put like a black line through it. You drive the wrong side of the road in the UK, so the opinion's invalid. Oh god. You're not allowed to have an opinion. So basically a third of the world's vehicles on the road right now, they don't have an opinion. Here we go again. Oh god. So what about left-handed people? Are they not allowed to have an opinion about gloves because they're left-handed and only 1 in 10 is left-handed? which is less than a third of the population that drives on the left-hand side, I might add. Imagine being different. Imagine that. They're not used to screwdrivers either because they turn them the wrong way. Yod. Thank you for gifting 2 subs, Yod. There's Zokeli and AWOL. You've just been gifted a sub by Yod. Thank you, mate. USA drove and left until they had their own Brexit and chose to be extra sorry, being different. Do you blame them? Like, if you're gonna declare your independence from your overlords, you know, you're probably gonna want to change things up just to be different and annoy them. So yeah, we'll drive on the other side, just to be different. Huh? I don't know, Jason. Without looking. Let's drop off against the wall again. These like tandem drop-offs are always right against the wall. Oh, that's cut it a bit much. Look at that. I mean, do they really have to have the parking spots so close to the entrance? There you go. Like a glove. I don't know if that's going to straighten in time, you know.
Like a glove!
Like a badly fitting glove. Might have to do a go round here. Like a left-handed glove for a right-handed person, that's what that was. Let's try again. Oh, back a centimetre, Jeff. One more centimetre. Another half an inch. There you go. Now we can unload it there. Late. We're gonna get fined. Watch this. Minus 36 grand. You got absolutely nothing. Fine, I'll set fire to the trailer then. How about that? How about I don't deliver it at all? I've always hated this. I've always hated this. Just like zero delivery. They're just chucking off the cliff. Right, I'm gonna make it morning, so I have better chance of it actually staying daylight through the journey. We'll see if it can go down south a bit more. So we've started here, we've gone all the way along the coast, all the way down here. So we've gone through Lisbon, we're over here now. See if we can get anything. See, it won't let us select jobs from here, will it? That would be an ideal destination, I guess, or maybe here. Yeah, I'm just going to sell all the chewing gum on the black market now. Oh my god. Here's a job where we totally ignored all of your job preferences and threw in a 3,900 kilometer drive to Romania. But this is within your preferences of 675. Jeez, man. Have we got anything that goes more coastally? That looks pretty good. We can work with that one. Because we could route through here, 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 and here. We could do the coastal run with that one. These are gonna go north or inland, I think. We're lucky we'll get one to the south. Ooh. Ooh. A giant silo from Lisbon to Porto de Sol. These are all too short. Okay. We'll take... where's the IKEA one? That one. Oh god, look where that one starts. I have to teleport. I'm not driving all the way back there. Well, there's a special transport in Madrid. I was kind of... What time is it? 6 o'clock. I was kind of hoping we'd make our way around, but it's taken 4 hours to get around there. We don't really have the right truck for that either. Dude, we're going to go through signs anyway. We're going to go through this coastal lot here. We're going to take that. I'm going to teleport up to the destination, though. I'm not walking that. Walking? I'm not driving that. I'm definitely not walking it. Ooh, that's a big IKEA. There's a warp mode in BeamNG. I keep meaning to look at BeamNG. Oh, we've got low air pressure, I think. BeamNG is fantastic. Why? What's so good about it, Heyman? Come on, Heyman. Elevator pitch. 30 seconds, sell me on it. I mean, I have played the game, but not for years. Yeah, I know the physics is good, you can smash things, but what can you really do in it? Apart from just taking things and bashing them into each other, what can you do? Wait, where's the pickup? Oh, what a... I bet I won't be able to drive through that now. There's lots of missions. What, missions like what? Is it what? Has it got a career mode? BeamNG has actual gameplay now, scenarios and such. Right, okay. You've made a mess of this one. Dude. I've not seen photos of the new DAF, no. Cops can chase you around the map. So, wait, so there's missions but no career mode. So what's the idea of the missions? Just a bit of fun? Like, can mod authors create missions, or is it all just what's in the game kind of thing? What? Seems to take a bit more pressure than it used to. Okay. Let's see. We'll have a quick loop through there. Have a loop into signs. Personally, you mainly play free mode build cars and then smash them up. What do you mean, do other side of Lisbon? Oh, this lot. Good grief. Dude, we're trying to get around the coast. If we start doing all this, we're going to be here all day. We can't do everywhere, so we'll have to skip that, unfortunately. No, it wants to come in this way, game. What are you doing? Come in that way. Then do that. That's better. Through there, through there. That's a pretty decent run. Picks up 4 more cities. Coastal journey. There's another bridge on the west side. We may miss it. Cross the 25th of April bridge, please. What do you mean going via this? Like that? Yeah. Unfortunately, the trailer color doesn't really work with this truck, does it? TG, there'll be a video on the rig pretty soon now. A fairly detailed tour. No, it's getting closer now, Jens. Things are calming down. Just kidding. Yep, there's an OMSI stream at midnight tonight. Oh wait, I'm just kidding. I haven't got any trips planned. I'm literally planning nothing for this year so far. No, Fluff. No. You'll be in bed at midnight, Heyman. That's outrageous. Toby, thank you for 41 months. Happy Easter to you. Look at the road, look at the tarmac. It's like all got this weird crack to it. I'd like to think maybe me and Mrs. Squirrel could go somewhere in January, maybe to like Tenerife again for a week. That's always nice to get out of the middle of winter. But if we go somewhere, I don't want it to be like half shut down. That's my real issue. It's not so much, oh, you can book a holiday now, and if you have to cancel it because of Corona, blah blah blah. That's not really my problem. My problem's more going there and it being like a ghost town because nobody else is there. Like, it's been really, really boring. If you go to a place and where you'd normally, I don't know, walk down the front and pop into some shops and things. You know what I mean? Just kind of enjoy yourself and it's all closed. It's not really fun at all. Have you got a date for flying again? Well, the 12th of April, we can, you know, the 12th of April, legally, you can get back in a plane with an instructor with a mask on. And then you can refresh, you know, get refreshed again so that you can fly solo again. And then you can take people from your own social bubble or whatever. But then it depends if there's anywhere open to fly to. There's no point flying and just pottering around and coming back. You actually want to go to other airfields, but if those airfields are closed, or there's no cafe there so you can't even get a cup of tea, I'd rather kind of wait a couple of weeks until it all gets going. Go to Gibraltar, don't need a visa. Lol. Do you know what? I might fly to Gibraltar just to get that landing. just to like literally go there for the landing. Yay! Then take off again. Is this the bridge you wanted to see? Bring a thermos. Is this my birthday eve bridge? Might I ask, why is it called the 25th of April Bridge? Here in Scotland, you cannot leave the local area until 26. Wow, even Wales has lifted that restriction. So-called since 1974 due to a military revolution against politicians. Well, you know, politicians deserve it. People saying late June everything should be fully open. Subject to like 4 tests and stuff, you know. We'll see. I just want it to like progress slowly forwards and not go backwards. That's what I want. If you're gonna unlock things, then do it so that you don't have to re-lock them down. I think people have had enough, you know. Scotland are saying no foreign holidays this year, even if the UK say it's allowed. Wait, so would I be able to go to Scotland from England? Like if I wanted to drive to Scotland and stay there for a week in summer, is that okay? Can't remember what it was like visiting a retail shop. Crowded. Okay, we're gonna go south into Setúbal. You'll happily never go into a shop again. Lol. So that's coming to saying travel within mainland Scotland allowed for us, I doubt it. Jeez. I'll go to Wales then? You don't want my company? I'll go to Wales. I also wanted somewhere to take the dogs for a run. In Wales, you can travel anywhere now in Wales, meet up with 6 other people outside. Yeah, they lifted the restriction. Like, you can drive into England now, I think. I've already been to West. I've been to Wales many times where I worked. I've driven all around that coastline. I've been over Snowdonia, been all down the coast. I've stayed in various places in Wales. No, Ireland's somewhere I've never been to. I've not been to Ireland at all, but I'm kind of thinking I wouldn't be allowed to with dogs easily anyway. I can throw them in the back of the car and drive to Wales, but Ireland would be a very different proposition. Wow, look at the land textures here are completely different. Yes, there's a list of mods I'm using. They're completely empty. I have none. The water's like a green, look at that. Like a turquoise green. I'm not allowed to use mods with the pre-release version. SCS rule. Let's go left. That is a weird junction. Yeah, just look at the colour of that. It's nuts. Not sure about Ireland ferries, but Brittany's ferries are dog cabins. You didn't realise I was using Iberia? You see, nobody reads the title. There's no point having a title. It does, Bram. It looks like it's been like nuclear waste has been thrown in the water. Right, so basically this is just an industrial chemical type thing. I think the police got lost. Honestly, Red Devil, one of these days I'm just going to put Fortnite in the title. You should pop over to Ireland when you're able. Anna? I should. Yeah, but if I'm not allowed in Inverness, Red Rex, what can I do? Dog-friendly cottage. Be cool. Love to do that. Just stay in a cottage, you know, burn some logs. To stay warm, take the dogs. Take the dogs for lovely scenic walks. Who you on about, Captain Flint? You missed museums, yeah. I take it they can reopen in June, probably. Oh, Weasel, right. Did he say he was leaving Twitch for a while, or permanently? I can't remember now. Got lots of walks in Loch Ness. Scotland are very welcome. We're walking back soon enough. Yeah, Loch Ness is somewhere I want to go to. See if I can spot Nessie. You think he's back under a new name? Oh, okay. What, a renamed account or like a completely different account? I don't know, Jaco. I don't know what stadiums are in the game. I think there probably are. Oh, come on. Just... Oh. Good grief. And then he tries to drive into me. Like, what are you supposed to do? Am I going to the pub on April 20? No. Am I a heck? Pub's never top of my list. Next stop is Signs, I think. Whatever you say it. Womble, thank you for 49 months. Trip to John Lewis? Yeah, what's left of it? Aren't they closing like half the shops? I don't go to department stores. I can't stand them. I honestly hate department stores. I don't like the layout of them. I don't like the way they force you to walk through perfume makeup places. Fight to get to the escalators. When you do get to the escalator, they send you up one and then make you walk around the floor to go up another one. Like, I just hate the way they do it. And then everything in there is just massively overpriced. And then the place where I generally want to go, which is probably the tech aisle, is at the top floor. If I want something from John Lewis, I've bought a few things from John Lewis, but I've bought them all online, and the reason I've done it is because online their price is competitive, but they'll offer more of a guarantee, which has been pretty good. I'm not a shopper though. I've always hated shopping. I hate market stalls like the most. I don't mind outdoor markets so much, but indoor ones I just hate them. Yeah, HCT, you've got to pay import tax on a lot of stuff now. Whoa, look at this. This is like gone full on green fields. What the heck? Nice. I do most of my shopping online. I think I've been on Amazon for a crazy amount of years now. Prepare pagamento or something. €14. What will happen to the high street? It will find a new balance. Whatever that is. Like, bars and restaurants are fine, but I think clothing shops will be okay. People still like going into a place to look for clothing and try it on. But when it comes to tech equipment and stuff,
have you ever stopped and
get it
thought to
online.
yourself, how much does Curry's PC World spend on electricity every year?
I have not, Backlash. Never once has it crossed my mind how much they spend on electricity. I mean, how much does Amazon spend on electricity every year, or Google? With their massive data centers and warehouses.
Hi Paul, the first think you have talked about this earlier, but I can't remember the answer anymore. What does help you more, upgrading to a tier 2 sub or giving the same amount in donation? Because Twitch will take half of the 10 with tier 2.
It's with bits and tiered subscriptions, Twitch takes quite a chunky cut. If you're talking about direct money, then PayPal is... I get more money if you send it by PayPal, if that makes sense. But given the choices between sending me bits or going for a tier 2 sub, I'd say go for the tier 2 sub because you get extra benefits as well. You know, you get extra emotes and stuff, so I would suggest you go with that instead. Butler. It's easy for you to set up, you get more emotes, you benefit, I benefit, it's a win-win. Twitch is always going to take a fat cut anyway. Well, if you send via PayPal, then less of your money goes to Twitch. In fact, none of it goes to Twitch, which is why they brought bits in, because they don't like the fact that they don't get anything. Like, if you remember years ago, when I used to get donations, it was always via PayPal, always. And then slowly but surely, everybody started sending bits instead of PayPal. And that's exactly what Twitch wanted, because they wasn't getting a single cent out of all the PayPal donations. Whereas now, they're raking money in from it. But again, you know, I'd rather you get some benefit as well. I'd rather you get those, because those tier 2 emotes, yeah, I'd rather see them being used. Another thing you can do is wait till Twitch has those sales on where they discount some of the bit purchases, and then buy a load of bits then, and then just give them out slowly or something. Oh my god, come on. Cheaper for a shopper to buy from a supermarket than it is for a shopkeeper to buy them the same price, cash and carry. Pretty much. Mark644. Thank you for gifting 5 subs, Mark. Can we get some Squirrel gifting chat for him? And if you just got a sub, give him a thank you. 4 of those subs are brand new subs. Welcome, guys. So don't forget you can join our Discord server if you want to. Well, we have chat rooms for all kinds of sims. Just ask a mod if you want to know how to get into Discord. It's a sub-only Discord, by the way. You really have a widescreen in order to see the right rear view? No? I have a widescreen because it's cool. Brewhits, thank you for 55 months. Right, where are we? So this is... Signs. However, it does go on a bit further down the coast there to a couple more industrial areas. Looks like a wind turbine type plant and a tree. But it's very industrial. It's all chemicals and stuff down there. So we'll quickly have a... It'll fly over so we can see it. Where is it? This way. So that would be that road, which would go like that. So yeah, wind turbine. Lots of wind turbines here. So jobs for components for wind turbines, and I think this is probably forestry. Yep. And the forestry down here. So essentially everything down towards signs is geared towards industrial job production, I think. And delivery points. How good is the new DSA? Yeah, it's very good. when I click on that chat identity, it says I've subbed on tier 3, though I'm really on tier 2. You can double check Commander Arana by the amount of sub emotes you have access to. Like if you do Squirrel Classy, that's a tier 3 emote. So if you can't do that, you're not tier 3. Or go to is it twitch.tv/squirrel/subscriptions, I think it is? Or it might be your name/subscriptions, and in there it shows you what you're subscribed to, when it renews, and what tier you are, I believe. Yeah, Mark, it's very nice. Very nice. NS Oil? Shame you can't use channel points to unlock tier 3 emotes. It's a balancing act, Jens. Because everybody in the channel gets channel points, whereas the emotes are meant to be a sub-benefit. So if you could use channel points to unlock those emotes, then nobody would ever sub at tier 3, would they? So, you know, what can you do? If it's not an incentive, it's no point having it. $100k channel points to unlock a tier 3 emote for 24 hours from. Yeah, but again, if it was to 100k, nobody'd spend that. Welcome back, Flamingo. Someone would. Fair enough. I don't know, Twitch implements the platform. Then people subscribe because they want to support you. Nobody gets a tier 3 sub because they want to get a few emotes. That's very true. I mean, people who sub in tier 2 and tier 3, like, here's the thing. Some people would rather have a tier 3 emote, and some people would rather would have a tier 1 emote and gift 2 or 4 subs. It's the same thing. You give it the same amount of money, but in the one hand, you personally get some emotes, and on the other, you introduce 4 other people to the channel with their emotes and that kind of thing. There's no right answer as to which is the best. It's just pure personal preference, is what you want to do with your money.